Hi Sagittarius, how are you? It's Stacy. I'm back with your end of November read. This is a collective read. This will not resonate with everyone. I would suggest you check your sun, moon, and rising, or if you have heavy placements in Sag, that could always resonate also. Um, I'd like to thank all my new subscribers. Thank you for being here. And if you're returning to see me again, thank you for supporting me. And I want to give a shout out to all you Sagittarius getting ready to have birthdays. um, the end of November or December. So happy birthday. Let's get into this and see what we can find for you. Spirit, what do you want my Sagittarius to know? Spirit, what do you want my Sagittarius to know? Spirit, what do you want my Sagittarius to know? Spirit, what do you want my Sagittarius to know? Okay, we're going to get tons of clarifiers on this, but you need to clear your space, clear the things around you. Get rid of clutter, Sagittarius. If you're not using it and you don't need it, get rid of it. Um, because this is creating a judgment of self. And when we judge ourselves, we're talking negative to ourselves. So we're putting negative spells on ourselves. So clear your space. And I mean, just, it doesn't have to be perfect, but whatever makes you feel perfect to where you're not judging it so much. Excuse me. Um, Overcoming some difficulties right now in an area of giving and receiving, being able to receive just as much as you give, and being grateful and seeing the spiritual side of that, because some of you, this isn't for all of you, some of you are have a blindfold on to what really all your spiritual understanding is, um, and finding what that means for you in whatever way you need to do that. Undo the blindfold. And that isn't for everyone, that is a message that came in for someone. Let's get some more clarifiers. Spirit, what do you want, Sagittarius? Spirit, what do you want, Sagittarius? Abundance. Abundance is here for you. Whether you're receiving it now, or you're receiving it as the month goes on, abundance is here for you. But there's a caution. What is this caution? What do they need to be cautious about? Okay, so there's going to be a decision over money, over abundance. And maybe it's a decision of abundance. I'm trying to understand what I'm getting here. Okay, so there's a caution on the decision that you make about your money coming in, your coins, the money you're making. And I think that it is a decision of moving toward spiritual knowledge or moving toward abundance. And you've had to overcome difficulties with this on which way to go to worry about the abundant side or worry about the spiritual side. And you have to be able to give as much as you receive, and you need to be able to receive as much as you give. It has to be balanced. You can't have one without the other, because you'll be missing something within yourself. What do you want, Sagittarius? So I'm getting that with overcoming these difficulties and all these decisions, right now you're feeling out in the cold. You're feeling like you gave and you didn't get the same in return, maybe, and it's making you feel out of sorts, out in the cold, and you're trying to give this sword. Okay, so you're trying to give this understanding and compassion to someone else, and they're not receiving it correctly, but the sun is shining on you. The sun, it's almost Sagittarius season. The sun's coming down on you. Things will get brighter. You will be able to unfold yourself and understand where it is exactly you need to go. Get a few more cards. I'm getting several messages, and there are several different types of messages. There's a lot that someone wants to say here to us. Let me read Sagittarius. And I flew on the floor. Of course it did. Ooh. It is the Ten of Swords. So, yeah. You need to make a decision on overcoming the difficulty of spiritual understanding and abundance in the 3D world, because it's making you feel left out in the cold, and spirit is cautioning, giving you a caution. Let's get it out. To this decision of being left out in the cold is making you feel like you have 10 swords in your back, and very overwhelmed, just very defeated at whatever this difficulty is, and it'll be different for each one of you. But you're not defeated. You can take each one of those swords out one at a time and heal it for yourself. Um, I don't want to leave it like this. What do you want, Sagittarius? Sagittarius. You have an angel coming in, an angel message coming in for someone. Something about you were not forgotten. You were not forgotten. You will receive what you've been asking for. I'm not sure who that's for, but that came through really strong. And also with that message is there's only one of you. They're saying there's just one of you. Okay, let's go on with the read. I hope that resonates for someone, because that was coming through pretty clear for me, and it's pretty much stopped me in my tracks. You desire this. You desire for spiritual understanding. You desire for abundance. You're desiring it, but it's hard to serve the spiritual understanding of ourselves and the abundance part and be okay with both of them, because the world can chase abundance, and then that's all they're living for. And it's okay to have both, but you have to be able to keep a balance between both. And sometimes that can cause us to really feel bogged down. I think you should clear your space, even if that's mental space. Whatever you are feeling like is holding you down, clear it out. Get some spiritual understanding. Go deeper into who you are. Take the swords out of your back one at a time. Take the swords out. And you're not left out in the cold. No one's forgot about you. The angel came in. The other side came in and said, you're not. You're not. So I hope that reaches who it's supposed to, Sagittarius. I love you. Until next time. Bye, guys.